How do you feel the competition's going?
I feel it's going well. I'm very excited about it. We're all here to push each other and make each other the best kicker we can. I'm very confident in my ability and my work ethic and what I do outside of the field and on my own. So I'm very excited to see what happens going into the season, but I'm very confident with where I am now.
How different is it now than last year when Cole was here and you got a couple other guys that are coming in now? So how different is the competition right now?
Well, right now, I mean, for me, I'm the walk-on out of those two, right? So I'm going to be the underdog the same way I was last year. So I got to kind of climb my way uphill to compete with those guys. And I'd say that's similar with everything, and that alone excites me, right? Being the underdog and getting to fight for everything you have, for all the reps you get, and then with those reps showing that you deserve to be right there and compete with them and beat them. Oh, you're good? What was the question?
You grew up here, right?
I did. I grew up in Littleton, like 45 minutes away.
When people ask you about kicking at elevation, what do you tell them?
I mean, it's certainly a blessing. It's nice to kick at elevation. Your toe hits, your miss hits fly farther. But I think at this level, of course, this is very nice. But you got to have your A game everywhere. So the ball flies farther here, but you got to kick the same ball no matter where you are. And I was at Oregon for a year, and it was like the complete opposite. So you just got to be your A game everywhere, and it's nice to have the ball fly a little farther, but it's the same kick every time.
What made you come here from Oregon? What was that process like of walking on?
So Oregon, we had the coaching staff change after my freshman year, and the specialist coach came in and basically wanted a bunch of new faces in the spec room. I fought for my spot, but I just didn't really see a solid future there. It was my dream I actually raised Ducks growing up, so that was my dream to play for the Ducks. But it definitely put a chip on my shoulder leaving there. And the process coming here, it's home. I live 45 minutes away. I get to see my family routinely. So it is a complete blessing to be here. But I hit the portal. I reached out to my kicking coach, who then helped me get in touch here. And I just came here, visited, and committed because it was beautiful, and it's Colorado, and I love the competition.
What's the culture like? What do you think of Coach Prime? And can you see it? I know you weren't here last year, but
I was here last year.
that's right. I knew you were here last year, but
Yeah.
what do you think? Have you seen the paradigm shift?
Oh, absolutely. I'm very big on discipline, and he is obviously too. And I didn't see us, just compared, this year to last year, there's so much more just in every part of the game. And I think that's very essential in winning football games. So I'd say that's the biggest difference right now, and it's just making me excited to see what we can do.
I'll ask this question to the other two.
Yeah.
Where's your range? Where do you feel?
Where's my range?
Yeah.
All right.
Game on the line.
Game on the line. Well, I've hit from 65 yards in the past, just doing it. I think when it comes down to it, if you have a snapper and a holder that you can rely on, you're going to go out there and hit your same swing everywhere, and the ball is just going to fly. And I think we have some phenomenal talent here, and at snapper and holder, and those guys are going to help us be great. So I think no matter what, the coach sends us out to do our job, and we just go do it from anywhere, hit the same ball.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.